Greetings to all the Tibetians all over the world and welcome to our mass adoption training. Today is Friday and like any other Friday, we are having our meeting where we walk you through a lot of things and educate you about some of the happenings in the TBC community. So as we all know, this training takes place Monday through Friday when it's exactly 4 p.m. West African time. If you're just joining on, if you're just coming in for the very first time, the training can be a little bit advanced for you, but you can always go to your Kringle Cash back office, okay? You can always go to your Kringle Cash back office and gain some of the basics about what we are doing here. And of course, if you have technical problems, okay, like payment problem, you can go to your back office. We have the member helpers that are there to help you, okay? Have the member helpers team that are there to help you. So here is pure training. We usually have a monologue, and after the monologue, we usually have questions and answers. All right, like I said in the beginning, I'm having some little blackout here, so don't worry about my black screen. I'm first of all black, so plus black screen, you know what I mean, you know what? So I'm having blackout here is something all over the place. So I hope that my laptop will take up to 2 hours. If not, no problem, all right? But I'll make sure that we cover up some of the things that are very, very important, okay? All right, guys, that being said, I'm gonna share my screen and give you the keyword first, give you the keyword of the day, all right? I'm gonna give you the keyword of the day. Guys, the keyword of the day is goodwill. Goodwill is the keyword of the day, all right? Goodwill is the keyword of the day. All right, so this is how you use the keyword, all right? You go to your Kringle Cash, all right? You log into your Kringle Cash back office, all right? In your Kringle Cash back office, you come to meetings, all right? In the dashboard, mass adoption training, and you come right here and you insert the keyword. The keyword of the day is goodwill. Goodwill is the keyword. You submit. And once you submit that, okay, once you submit that, they will tell you your keyword has been submitted, all right? Keyword has been submitted, and you come here, rewards. You click on your Kringle reward. You click there on your Kringle rewards, and you have this spinning around. You have this spinning here, all right? This will be spinning, and that triggers your reward to be sent into your Kringle Cash, or sorry, in your TBC 009. So you allow it to spin, and boom, here we are. So you have it right in your back office. Okay, guys, so that being said, today's keyword is goodwill, okay? Today's keyword is goodwill. And of course, guys, I personally told the admin to put the keyword as goodwill because like on Monday, we were discussing and I was telling you guys that I remember like yesterday when we did goodwill all over the place, you know, Stephen Coffey and I, we are the goodwill ambassadors. We're in Nigeria, okay? And we went to Nigeria. We did a lot of things. And today makes it exactly 1 year, few days that we did this activity. And it's still very fresh in our mind. And we shall be looking at the activities and we shall move on to other things, okay? Because to me, I feel like, wow, this is what we are doing. This is what we could do again. We could even do more than this, all right? So if you go to your Kringle Cash back office and you click on Goodwill, okay, you see that there are 2 Goodwill ambassadors, okay? There are 2 Goodwill ambassadors, Stephen Coffey and I, okay? And we did a lot of things. These are some of the things that we did for those of you who might be just joining TBC. We went to, this is in Abakaliki in Nigeria, Enugu State, all right? In Abakaliki, in Nigeria. So look at what we did, guys. They were the lame or the sick, all right, the blind. We actually take care of them, all right. We actually take care of them. This is some of the things that we did. We even went to hospitals, okay? We went to hospitals and we did Goodwill. We did a lot of Goodwill in hospitals. And yeah, we had press conferences, we had seminars, we went to the northern part of Nigeria, that was in Kano State, and we actually did Goodwill. These are people that have run away from Boko Haram, and they are in a camp, all right, very dangerous area. But we went there with food to actually give them. And of course, guys, we went to Lagos. For those of you who are in Lagos, we were in Lagos. This is in Lagos, guys. Can you imagine that this is Lagos for you? We went to the interior part of Lagos and we actually give out lots and lots of things. And we also went to Ogun State, something like that. Yeah, I don't know if I pronounced that very well. And we did Goodwill. And then we came to Cameroon. Okay, we came to Cameroon and we went to the pygmies. All right, the pygmies. That's short people, or let's say special special heights people, right? So you see, Stephen Coffee and I, we went to the pygmy. We have to pass through a bush, through a lot of bush. We had to even enter a canoe, right? If you look at the beginning, this is how Stephen Coffee and I, with the delegation that we were all together, you see, we entered the canoe and we went to some of these areas where people are living, and we did a lot of goodwill in this area. That is, these people here, they prefer some kind of things. They don't like a lot of modern things. They eat more of natural things. They don't go for a lot of artificial things. You can see Stephen Coffee and I in the bush were tired. And we're like, we should take some pictures again, you know. We're like, let's take a selfie, you know. So guys, we had powerful conferences. We had people that were so excited, you know. And of course, we came to Cameroon, okay? We came to Cameroon and yeah, Stephen Coffee had left because of this COVID thing. He could not stay, so he left. And we furtherly continue, you know. We call on orphanages. There were the blind, the dumb, the sick, you know. Oh my God, there were just people that if you are with them, oh, I tell you, you can't even stay without giving all what you have, you know. These are the things that we did, you know, last year. Today makes exactly 1 year. That's all the things that we did. We gave a lot of goodies, all right? Exhibitions were so excited. They were so happy with what happened, all right? They were so happy to give, okay? So we were there with our delegate for social affairs for the littoral region, okay? So the government officials were there and they saw our Goodwill program. They were so excited. They were so happy. We had the media, okay? We had the media. And yeah, guys, so I feel like we should play one of the speech, all right? So that let me share with sound, all right? Listen to my speech last year, guys. Listen to my speech last year. Let's go over to last year. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I don't know why it's spinning, just spinning here like this. I don't know whether it's my network or what. Can you hear me? Innocent, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. But your connection is not too good.
Yes, the connection is not good. Like I said, we have blackouts in the whole country. That's why.
Yeah, sure.
That's why the connections, maybe it's affecting internet, all right? Maybe it's affecting internet. So, but if you come maybe to my Facebook channel, all right? If you come to my Facebook here, we had also a report. Let me show you for those of you who are my friends on Facebook. You can always like and share this. Wow, the internet is crazy. Oh my God! I hope Mark Zuckerberg will come on.
Sure, Ambassador. Sure.
Okay. Wow, la connexion est terrible, n'est-ce pas? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
It's clear. 5 to 5. Yeah. It's
All
when
right.
we are downloading the video,
Right.
it become very crazy.
That's true. So it looks like all the social medias are not even they're off right now. It looks like all social media are off right now as we speak. I don't know about you guys, but it looks like YouTube is down right now. Facebook, a lot of things are going on, right? We don't know what is going on, but a lot of crazy things going on over the world now. I can't load Facebook, I can't load WhatsApp, I can't load YouTube. So I think it's a general problem. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a general problem. The same here in Africa also.
Oh, I said it. So yeah, guys, we don't know what's coming up. I tell you, we don't know what's going to happen. These guys, wow. So guys, that was interesting. The reason why I'm showing you this, okay, the reason why I'm showing you this, okay, yeah. So guys, we have to start finding a way to have our website, have our people, so that we don't lose our people. Yeah, so all these are on my YouTube, so we can play. So there was a lot of things that took place last year, all right? A lot of things happened last year. And yeah, okay. It looks like it's back, Innocence.
Yeah, it's coming, but very, very slow.
These guys don't know what they are up to. Okay, let's see what happened. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today. We are very pleased to be able to welcome those of you that have been with us for a long time now, as well as those who are new to our community. This year marks the 4th year of our community, and we are so proud to host it in this beautiful place with you all, and also in the presence of our dear delegates, divisional delegate for social affairs. Before we get started, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to all of you who generously helped us make this event come together to become a success. We couldn't have done it without you. Nelson Mandela once said, "Poverty is not an accident, like slavery, apartheid. It is man-made and can be removed by the actions of human beings." Growing up as a little boy, I felt what it is like to be poor or coming from a poor background. So I came to a firm conclusion that the greatest disease in the world today is not tuberculosis or leprosy. It is the being unwanted, unloved, uncared for. We can cure physical diseases with medicines, but the only cure for loneliness, despair, and hopelessness is love. There are many in the world who are dying for a piece of bread, but there are many more dying for little love. Today, many of us enjoy unprecedented abundance. We see it here and nearly everywhere. We can easily forget that a major percentage of the world's people live in poverty, seriously lacking necessities. What should we do about this gap between those with plenty and those living in poverty? Do we have an individual responsibility to help alleviate poverty? By all means, let's continue to pray for the poor and the needy, the sick, and those who feel uncared for. But let's all, every one of us, do more than pray. Let's do what we can. Let's act in a way that will bless the poor. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Goodwill, serving one another with love and respect. Putting smiles on the faces of people is our greatest joy globally. Our community is founded upon the principles that give so that all may receive in equal measures. In the fulfillment and realization of that vision, our vision sees a world free of limitation, and our mission is to be part of the solution that makes it so. This shall be a world which every child grows up in a community of support, love, respect, and integrity, and has the opportunity that every child in this world should have, which it is to have tools and resources needed to realize their fullest capacities and build a life that each of us will desire for ourselves and our children. In addition to all this, we also offer a free digital platform that brings consumers and merchants together as a sign of goodwill to all businessmen and women in our community. My team and I want to say that you now have a new family. To all of you here receiving this little gesture, I want to say you were never created to live depressed, condemned, ashamed, or unworthy. You were created to be victorious, and we stand here to support you all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for listening. May God bless you all. May God bless Cameroon. Okay, guys, so that is my speech last year, all right? That is my year. And wow, it was such, this is the French one. It was such an interesting one. You can always come here and you watch those very emotional moments, okay? And we also have our government delegates that were there. So she expressed lots and lots of satisfaction in what we actually did, and a lot of interview were going on, and a lot of testimonies, you know, a lot of testimonies that took place. And of course, we also have TV reports, okay? Maybe you should listen to this, just 2 minutes. Listen to this very 2 minutes report, guys. Just 2 minutes, not much.
Were handed over to the beneficiaries recently.
These are the beneficiaries to the kind gesture made by the Billion Coin community. They include the blind, the deaf, the dumb, the crippled, and not limited to orphans. Motivated from his background and the undying need to always bridge the gap between the rich and the poor, the Goodwill ambassador for the Crinkle Society, also known as the Billion Coin community, says these are just but the few reasons behind the donations.
Actually, it's a Goodwill organization where globally it's actually we believe that humanity is the best. So we have gathered globally in this community to make sure that they can receive this food we are giving. And the motive is to serve one another, love and respect. Believe that any human being on earth is just the best.
On her part, the Divisional Delegate for Social Affairs, Madame Etabe Delphine, has applauded the initiative by calling on other private bodies in assisting government's efforts to care for the poor and the needy.
Today, we want to show information that we have some people that would like to help, and so we have to do all our best to accompany them. I can say, especially to hurry up to help us take care of those children that
The gifts, which comprise of detergents, foodstuff, beverages, and didactic materials for academic purposes, were received with much enthusiasm and appreciation from the beneficiaries. While appreciating the kind gesture, the president of the Association for the Integration of Handicapped Persons in Cameroon, Charles Molang, also seized the opportunity to state some of their plights. By the end of the day, a common meal was shared to praise the day.
Okay, guys, so that is it. That is it. Oops, sorry. Let me stop sharing here. Okay, so that is some of the emotional moments that last year, and today is exactly 1 year. And wow, Innocent, what do you think about what you just, a recap of what we did last year? What do you think?
Yeah, Ambassador, this is this is a very important event in our history as the Tidician community.
Mm-hmm.
That this is also those things will coming very, very soon. Look at what is coming with Life Force, what will be coming very soon with our program will be built with the core team. When we will finish to build the core team, many things, such kind of thing will come in very soon. You know that when you are sharing like that today, it's mean we are still continuing to grow step by step. And many that kind of event will become very powerful in the future. I'm sure that in each country.
Right.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
All right, that is interesting. Now, Innocent, let me ask you a question. Do you think that if there is no fundings, we will be able to do this if there was no fundings?
It's not possible. It's not possible. You see, it's not possible.
Correct. It's not possible. That is why, you see, guys, every week the admin pays bills. Like if you, today, while I was talking with the admin, all right, I had a one-on-one, and he said he has paid the bills. We are solid. Oops. He said we are solid because he has paid the bills. Okay, I think this is the link here. He has paid the bills for this week, and we are solid. There were like 2 links. Okay, the bills for this week, it's about 6,000. All right, about $6,000 for this week, and we are very, very solid. As usual, every week the admin pays the bills. Now, where is the money coming from? The money is coming from our program fee that we are paying. When you pay your program fee every month, that is being used because we are not a public coin market. We are a private coin. Our money comes from the people who are supporting the initiative. So it's very important for us to pay our bills so that the admin can also support initiatives like this, okay? So that the admin will have enough fundings coming in to support this kind of initiatives here. Look at the blind, the dumb, the lame, the orphans. That was 10% of the admin of the program fee. That was 10% of the program fee that the admin kept aside for this. Okay, that is it. So if we don't pay our program fee, we cannot take care of children like this. You see a child, this is an abandoned child, and they need care. Very beautiful child. They need care. But what if we don't have fundings? Can we operate to have these kind of activities?
Not possible, Ambassador.
Very impossible. So when people always like, the program fee is for what, blah, blah, blah. It's for us to support initiatives like this. It's to support initiatives like that. Moving forward, we can do many things. Now, we have somebody is sending a question here. Is TBC valuable at joint since 2015? That's a lie. TBC started in 2016. So stop telling lies. And it's still same story every year. You don't even know the story of TBC. You don't even know when it started. You come here, you are telling lies. All right. If you have questions, you should ask. All right. If you have a question, you should ask rather than trying to paint us. Okay. So come here with good questions, valuable questions, with love and respect, and we will respond to you. Don't come here and show us how you is it valuable, blah, blah, blah. We have a lot of beautiful things happening in the community right now. Okay, and you should be humble enough to Ask question. If you ask question in a rude manner, we'll kick you out. This is our meeting. All right? We welcome everyone, but don't be rude, because if you are rude, we'll kick you out. There is love and respect here. There are 460 people here. Respect them. Don't come here and be rude on the chats. That's not good. All right? Because just from the way of talking, we understand where you come from. All right? So if you have a question to ask politely. You can ask, where are we now? I'm lost. You know, because how can you join since 2016? You don't know what is happening right now. You even said 2015. You don't know what is happening now. TV started in 2016. You should be able to know what's going on. Okay. Now, guys, we have a lot of things happening in the community. Right now, we want to put our food subsidy center. If we don't have fundings coming out, if you don't have fundings, we would not be able to set up our food subsidy center. We have seen the goodwill. Okay, we have seen the goodwill. We have seen what is going on. Okay, now our program fee is being used for things like that. We need the core team. Now, that's what the admin is working right now, to fill the core team. And then enough fundings will be coming in. We have now the rotator. The rotator team, which is 20,000, right? We need 20,000 people in the rotator, so that we should be able to set up our food subsidy center. Our food subsidy center will permit TBCians to come and shop 50% TBC, 50% cash. And countries are qualifying themselves globally. Okay? Countries are qualifying themselves globally. The first country that has qualified is Cameroon, then Ivory Coast. Who is next? Who is next to benefit that? So it's very important that we keep our program fee up, because if not, we will not enjoy some privileges. We will not enjoy what TBC stands to offer us. We are not a public coins. Okay, we are not public. Public coins, you make money through exchange. You pay transaction fee. Okay, you pay transaction fee. Here you don't pay any transaction fee. When you do a transaction, it's free. Public coins, you pay fees when you do a transaction. And the people who do the mining through their blockchain network, their computer network, that is how they make money. Okay, that is how they make money. And that still leads us to the slavery system. We still remain slaves to our system. Imagine you want to transact something in a month. I think, in a sense, imagine that you are transacting with Bitcoin in a month.
Yeah.
Let's say, I don't know how much you are spending a month, but let's say you are spending like $3,000 or $4,000. I spend like $5,000 a month, like for my bills and to keep up and everything. Now, imagine that you are spending $5,000 a month. Do you think that you will pay transaction fee less than $500 for all if you are doing with Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum? Because I deal with Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash. Do you think that if you use $5,000 transacting, you pay less than $30?
No, Ambassador, it's impossible. You know, because of transaction fee, you know, it's not easy to pay our admin fee. You know, we are running to find the way, because the transaction fee is too much, too expensive. That's why every month it's like how I can say it, it's very terrible, because the transaction fee is very heavy. You know.
Of course, it's very heavy. Try sending $100 Ethereum to someone and tell me the transaction fee. Try sending $50 to someone and tell me the transaction fee. You will not even be able to send 50. I'm not sure you can send $50 with Ethereum. Right? Now, imagine
it's like like to leave from here to go to pay bread to pay a bread in Cameroon and come back in Ivory Coast.
So we want to change our own system privately. We don't want a coin with transaction fee. That's why when you send kringles from A to B, there is no transaction fee. Okay, when you send kringle. But for us to maintain our system, for us to maintain our support department, the engineers, you know, hosting of our websites and everything, we need support from us. And there is no obligation. That's why we need just with people in the core team, the rotator, the millionaire zone, the starter, the billionaire zone, and the starter. No obligation. If you don't want to pay, fine. Okay, fine. If you don't want to pay, fine. But you are not going to benefit some extra privileges like those that are paying. We are a Goodwill organization. There is no obligations here. Okay, but we want to keep this, our movement, going. Listen, we need to be many of us, right? We need to be many of us. Now, the other day, admin asked us a question. Anyway, he actually asked me that question. If he gives me $30, what will I do with the $30? And I told him, I'll tell my wife we'll eat in the restaurant. $30 is gone. But he asked me again, has that contributed anything in the society or in the world? And I said, would that, if I just eat $30 that somebody gives me, would that help to contribute anything in our society?
Wow.
It will not help.
Okay. No, it's impossible.
It's impossible. If I give you $30 and you just eat the $30,
yes.
Can that help anything in the society? Don't think it will do anything.
No, nothing.
But with $30, if you pay your program fee, you have contributed a lot, because people like this, in one way or the other, if we are many, if we are 1 billion doing it, people like this will take care of them. Because if we are 1 billion people paying the $30, then we can take care of this. You look, we went to some of these people, we went to their centers. I tell you, if you go to some of these centers, you'll cry. Where these people are living. If you go to some of their centers, where they live, I tell you, you'll cry. My wife could not support some of the places we entered. She left. She went and waited for us inside the car, that she cannot support it. Innocent, I saw a child. I saw a child that has been sitting on the ground. She is poo-pooing on the ground. She pee-pee on a spot. She cannot move. She cannot talk. She's alive. That child is 10 years old. The child is 10 years old. The child cannot talk. The child pee-pee, the child poo-poo, everything on the spot. The child cannot walk. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Imagine the kind of care that kind of child needs. And the little we had, we just give, but it is not enough. I want to go back there. We want to go back there. We want more people that we can help like that. That's why when you pay this transaction fee, if we are many paying transaction fee, we shall do Goodwill all over the world. We shall set up a food subsidy center where everybody will benefit. We need everybody. We don't need negative people. We need people that can support our movement. Tell me, Innocent, do you know any public coin that is doing what we are doing? That is gathering people, feeding people all over the world, educating people about what is going on all over the world. Do you know any public coins that can do it? Innocent, tell me now. Let me search. Tell me.
No, Ambassador.
Are they not only interested in their pockets?
Yeah.
Those public coins, are they not interested in their pocket only? You tell us that the admin is eating our money, blah, blah, blah. That's not true. If you look at the blog last time, admin showed the bills that he has paid. And if you read that blog, he went further to say the admin pays himself 0. If you look at this block here, our last weekly meeting, okay? Our last weekly meeting, admin gave all the statistics on what he actually, he gave all the statistics on what he has spent for that week. That was last week. All right. Look at, if you scroll down here, right? So the grand total paid this week was $29,945.610 from $61. Do you think any millionaire will come out of their own pocket to pay this kind of weekly bills? This is why I set up TBC to be a self-funding. That is why the admin set up TBC, to be a self-funding. Okay? Because we pay program fee. The program fee is being used to run our program. And we want more people to join us so that we can be able to help communities all over the world. So that we can be able to change the world. So they think when people say the admin is blah, 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 the admin is taking money, putting it in his pocket and all that, it's wrong. It's not true. Listen, plus this week, we paid this, and admin said, and I paid $0 to myself this week for being the admin. Can you imagine that? For being the admin, he deserves some portion of the program fee. But this week, he's saying it. And you can verify the facts. All what he's saying is there in your criminal cash back office, how many people have paid in the court team, blah, blah, blah. You can see how many have paid. Some people have paid monthly. About 2,000 people paid monthly. Then the rest, about 3,000 people were those that they have, I don't know, some paid yearly. Some their account have not expired. So you can see all the new people that came in, that paid, that have activated their account. We are a self-funding organization. We don't take money. We don't do transaction fee. All other organizations, all other public coins, they make money from transactions. They make money from exchange and all that. And it keeps making them richer. It keeps making the rich richer and the poor poorer. That's what is going on. Okay? So it is very important that we explain this to people that just come and say blah, blah, blah. If you have a problem with us, come here and talk to us and ask for explanation with love and respect. And we'll explain to you what's going on, where we are, the things that we have carried out, a lot of beautiful projects. Of course, what more will you ask for? Saving humanity, saving lives, giving a quarter, contributing. What more will you ask for? What more? What more do you want to do apart of like helping people? It's so passionate. You know, sometimes you don't understand. When we're speaking like this, you might not understand until you go to the field. Going to the field, meeting these people, hearing their stories is different from just seeing what you're seeing on the picture. It's different. You need to go down there, feel them, see them, talk to them, exchange with them. Then you will understand what I'm trying to say. You will see somebody that have been lying down. The person has been lying down for maybe 3-4 years. He has never waked up. He's sick. We went to another place, we see somebody, the legs have swollen. Like, oh my God, what am I saying? The legs are swollen. We don't have the total. Meanwhile, if we have a means, we will take care of them. We will help them. That's what TBC is for. That's why we said TBC is a mission with a currency. It is not a currency with a mission. TBC is a mission with a currency. So our technology, blah, 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 that thing comes behind us. We are community-based first before the technology. Okay? We are community-based first before the technology. So We are not technology-based first. That's why those people in the public market, they are technology first and then community later. That's why they just create a token, blah, 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 put it in the bucket, you guys start buying. Now, when you buy, at one point in time, what you even bought, you cannot, sometimes you cannot even sell. Sometimes they start dancing with their emotion. Okay, they start dancing with their emotion. You hear the price has gone up, the price has gone down, blah, blah, blah. We don't need that. We need a stable mind. That's why TBC will only go up, because when you join the TBC community, it is equivalent to 1 grains of gold, and that value is measured in grains of gold. All right, the value that you join us, that value is measured in grains of gold, because gold is a universal currency, it's the Mother Earth currency. And now, grains of gold have a price, because we were asking, where is the price coming from? Where is the price coming from? The price is coming from the value that you give when you join. Each individual, when you join, okay, you are giving your value. You are saying that TBC has value. You are giving your value, your sovereignty value. You are giving it to TBC. And that value is measured in grains of gold. And grains of gold have a price. Grains of gold has a price. That's where our price comes from. That's why you see 1 TBC equivalent to $10 million. Because we have people that have given their value, that have accepted our membership agreement, that TBC only goes up, that you have accepted our membership agreement. So when you give that value, the value for 1 person is equivalent to grains of gold. And that grains of gold has a price. And the price now give us the price value. The sum of it give us the price value for TBC. So that is where the price of TBC comes from. So some of you will just say, how is TBC having $10 million? Where is that $10 million coming from? It's a lie. It's a computer code. And they're just, no. It's value. It's people's value that are in the system. And that value, is measured in grains of gold. And grains of gold have a price, because we need to use this price to measure anything, any transaction that we want to do now. That's why we are private, and that is where the value comes from. That is where the price of TBC comes from. So you have to read our membership formula. You have to read the membership formula and see how the value of TBC, where that value comes from. You have $10 million in your account. How did I get it? This is the answer for it. We need to save our coin. We need to be active. We need to get on board. Okay? We need to face things. All right? So that is it. That is it. All right. Okay. So I'm not, Nixon says, "But you are doing great trying to promote TBC, but I find it annoying hearing you are condemning other good projects out there. I don't know what good project you're talking about. Please face TBC and stop comparing it with other coins, because TBC is also making use of market currencies." No, you got it wrong. That's not what I'm saying. Okay? You got it wrong. I'm not condemning other projects. I'm differentiating. I'm differentiating other projects. Like, we do not do transactions. We do not do transaction fee. And I'm telling you that other projects, they have the debt system, they have the slavery system. That's the truth. I'm not condemning. You have to understand currency. I'm not condemning any person. I'm saying the truth. Other people, other currencies out there, they have the system of slavery, the debt system. If you don't know about debt system, find out. Okay, I'm not condemning. I'm saying the truth. We want to build a system where humanity can be free. You do transaction without any transaction fee. I'm not condemning any person, okay? And TBC is making use of cryptocurrencies. Of course, when other cryptocurrencies also came about, they made use of cash. we have to make use of other cryptocurrency until when we are strong. Okay? When we are strong, we will not be able to use our currency without depending on any other cryptocurrency, because we are not yet, we don't yet have a market base where you can spend 100%. But when we grow, we're going to be spending 100%. We don't need other cryptocurrency at that time. But now we must use it. Because other cryptocurrency, when they started, they were collecting cash. So we will use other cryptocurrencies. Okay, we'll use other cryptocurrencies to pay our workers, to pay our engineers, to pay our platforms, you know, our hosting, our servers, or what have you. That's why we use other cryptocurrencies. And we are not saying that other cryptocurrencies are bad, but the truth is they have the slavery system. We want to have an abundance system, my man. That's what I'm talking, where you do things freely. We are talking about abundance. How many people have an abundance system in the market-based coin? How many? Can you name a community of abundance in the market system? There is none. There is none. Let's face the facts. Okay, so Nixon, don't get it twisted. All right, so I'm just saying some facts here. Okay, so I'm not saying that market-based. I have market-based cryptocurrencies, right? I use it. That's the truth. Why waiting for my TBC to give me abundance? Okay, you'll find me. I have Bitcoin, I have Ethereum, I have Bitcoin Cash. I use it to pay my program fee. I help my members to pay their program fee. Okay, so with love and respect, I'm not condemning other cryptocurrency, but whether we like it or not, it is a slavery system. Whether we like it or not, that's a slavery system. We need an abundance system. Humanity keeps suffering. People keep dying of poverty. Why? Because of the slavery system. The rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. That's the truth. We need abundance in our life. You don't need to be sleeping one morning and you get up, oh, value of my coins has dropped. And you get up another morning, oh, it has gone up, you're happy. That's technically is gambling. Let's face it, technically is gambling. Like value goes up, value comes down. What is that? Yes, I have it. Let me be honest, I have the market coins, but it sounds like gambling. Like value of the coins goes up, value of the coins goes down. What is that? Humanity is not supposed to live like that. That's gambling. Whether we like it or not, that's the truth. So all of us, including me, myself, we gamble with some of these coins, right? So we want an abundance system, guys. And that's why we are calling on everybody, okay? We are calling on everybody to join us in our movement so that if we are many, everybody, even those in the market-based system, come to us. We need you here. Because when we shall have an abundance system, we are not going to suffer emotional stress anymore. People will be free. We'll have many millionaires and billionaires, not only few. We need 1 million billionaires or 1 billion millionaires and so on and so forth. We want everybody so that if we have an abundance system, we are going to stop slavery, the slavery system. Do you think that slavery was what happened in the days of the old? Never. It's not what happened in the days of the old. There is still slavery now. And it's happening in the way they are programmed, they are banking, their currencies, what have you, is happening. That's slavery. We want abundance, where you can do what you want. Some of you have passion. Some of you want to do many things, but you don't have the means. Some of you have, even me, I have passion to do many things, but I don't have the means. Do you think if I have $50,000 in Bitcoin today, what can I do with $50,000? Nothing. Nothing. If I have $100,000 in Bitcoin, what will I do with it? Nothing. How can I impact my society, my community? Nothing. It's for myself. But if I have trillions in whatever currencies, my community, I have a community base, a market base, boom, we can change the world. If we are 1 billion of us having it, do you know how we can impact the world? Do you know how we can help? We can help a lot. We can change our society. So let's not get it twisted. Some of you get up and say, had it been I had Bitcoin now, I would have been $50,000 rich. Yeah, that's true. But how many people will you help in our society? Even if you have 10 Bitcoin, how many people will you have in your society? How many? We have 7.5 billion people in the world. Out of the 7.5 billion people, we have community of Bitcoin. We know how many there are. I don't know what is. I don't know the exact figure, but we can Google that. But they cannot really impact. They cannot really change the world right now. It's impossible because the elites are there. They are standing on top. They can manipulate the price. They can gamble with the price. Okay, they can gamble with the price anytime. But imagine us. We are 1 billion of us in TBC right now, for example. We are paying our program fee. Technologies are being developed everywhere. Humanitarian activities going on, everything going on. We are 1 billion of us. Now, 1 billion of us, we are going to create jobs between, let's say, 7 to 10 jobs. If we are 1 billion of us, right, creating between 7 to 10 jobs, that's about 10 billion jobs that we are creating. We have solved the problem of poverty, unemployment. Listen, guys, if we are 1 billion, because the objective of TBC is to have 1 billion people. If we are 1 billion of us creating between 7 to 10 jobs, employing between 7 to 10 jobs and paying them very well, we have solved unemployment problem. You will never suffer again. We will never have people calling you, disturbing you. Right? So guys, imagine that bigger picture. That's why we call on you. Many people don't understand TBC. That's why they keep accusing us. They keep saying things they don't understand. We need to gather. We don't want to be in that slavery system. We want to be in abundance system. That is how God created us. God created abundance. But because some group of people decided to harness the wealth that we have on earth, and they start manipulating us at certain levels. That's why the population down there are suffering because of that manipulation, because of that gambling. We don't want gambling. We want something real. For now, we might not be even real according to some of the people, no problem. But tell me, guys, this is a project. There is no project that will just succeed like that. Like after 1, 2, 3, 5 years. Look at Alibaba. Alibaba took how many years to succeed where he is now? More than 17 years. Do you know that? Look at Facebook. Even though we know what is behind Facebook, the person in front is just a man, a forefront man. We know what is happening behind. But look at projects like Apple. Look at projects, Steve Jobs and all the other people, Henry Ford and all the other people. How many years did they take to realize their dreams? So if I were you, I will support the admin 100%. I will make sure that we have a community of people. If I live here, I go to South Africa, I can spend my TBC, no problem. If I live here, I go to Europe, I'll spend my TBC, no problem. America, I'll spend my TBC, no problem. That is the community we want to create without transaction fee, an abundance mind. If I want to build hotels, schools, I can change a community. I can go in a town. All right, look at what happened in Haiti lately. You can go there, we build the whole of Haiti because money is not going to be our problem. The problem is going to be choice. Listen, if we build TBC very well, money will not be our problem, but our problem will be choice. Like, I'll be like, I want to go and build IT. Which jet plane should I use? I'll be like, I want to come to Nigeria, to Enugu. What should I use? And we need to build a dam, hydroelectricity dam in Enugu. What should I use today? You know? So this is it. That is the kind of society we want to create. Heaven on earth, paradise. So don't get it twisted. Don't condemn us that we are private, we are not going to the market. Somebody, look, let me tell you, somebody called me, he said, Mr. Bay, look, let me tell you, stop fooling yourself. Come, let's do private coins. Look, the money you have in TBC or the money you have spent in TBC, if you would have put that money in market-based coin for 5 years, you would have been very rich today. I said, really? I said, let me tell you something you don't know. In 2000 and, it was 2000 and what? I think 2017, my wife and I, we had like 3 Bitcoin, right? We had like 3 Bitcoin. But do you know that when Bitcoin climbed to $20,000, we sold it, right? Because we thought that we have reached the highest. You know, we thought that we have, you can imagine. So I told that guy, look, you are telling me that if I would have kept my coin, let me tell you, you would have eaten it. Forget that thing. You would have eaten it because there's no abundance. Stop it, stop fooling yourself. If you have coins that are in the market, when the market is up, boom, you sell it. I did it. That's what happens. So don't tell me. Instead, you need to build a system of abundance. Because as you keep gambling, you lose today, you lost, you can get up tomorrow, you want to cry. We need to build an abundance system. Okay? We need to build an abundance system. And with abundance system, you don't have to suffer poverty. You don't have emotional stress. You don't spend time analyzing. Some people sleep on the computer, analyzing. Will the market go up? Will the market come down? Now wait now. We have to rest. We have to rest now. We have to live life. We need to do what we want. How? We need to do what we want when we want. So guys, yeah, that is it for my training for today. And the keyword is Goodwill. We are calling on everybody to join us in our Goodwill program so that we have more fundings coming in and build, okay? Because everything is very, very transparent here. If you have a question, this is time for us for questions and answers. If you have a question, please do well to raise your hands up, click on the reaction, raise your hands, and with love and respect, okay? With love and respect, you'll be able to ask your question, all right? Innocence, let me start with you. What do you think about this?
Yeah, you know, Ambassador, what you are trading today is a very, very interesting and very important for each of others, because you know, concerning the Goodwill, this like how you said, TBC is mission, then its currency is coming. That's why each of leaders in TBC, we need to take first our mission. Our mission is to take care about humankind. You know, look at what you are saying. What you are saying about the house you visit, like often like people, children who are living like that. Even if there are animals, they didn't take care like that to the animals. But we are talking about human being. You know, that's why I think that what you are saying today is very important. Each of leaders here, we have to understand that our first action we have to do, each of us need to become like a goodwill people. This is our first. That's why when I pay my admin fee, I have to think how many people I can help in the future. I have to think like that. That's why I need to pay my admin fee. It's very important for that if you want to take care to the human being. Thank you very much, Ambassador, for what you are trying to tell us today. I think that is very, very deeply idea we try to give us today. Thank you very much, Ambassador.
Great. Thank you so very much, Innocence. And we'll take another people. Let's start with Sir Collins.
Wow, that is well. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, I can hear you now.
That is very an exclusive one. That's what I think. Yes, I can see that. So many people actually really now they don't know the concept of it. And they are just dead in see how they can castigate and destroy what we do. I tell you, with your more explanation today, and the one you have been doing, I think we are on the right track. I must confess, like the person who was saying 2016, and this is the first time that is entering this meeting, and at the end of the day, you are coming up with that kind of thing. Yes, just like you said, because of the statement, you know where it's coming from. Well, it's like that somehow, sometimes. But I want to assure them or assure any person that is hearing my voice all over the world right now, TBC can never go down. Whatever we think that we are not doing well, this is the time for us to adjust and do the proper thing. Because right now, we are moving. Nobody is stopping us. Yes, many people might be low in not talking and not speaking up. They are working behind the scenes. You may not understand. But as I said, this is the work we are doing for our generation. Sometimes many people may not enjoy it, but I tell you, the young people coming behind us are going to enjoy this what we are doing. We have to try. Whatever it takes, let us put our hands together. Let us join our hands together. Let us spread the good news that TPC has come to stay. Yes, we might have some obstacles now, up and down. It's like that. Everybody knows that the world is shaking, and ours is not exemption. So we have to do everything we can to make sure we keep the fire burning, spreading the news to every good and corner, all the four corners of the world that TPC has come to stay. Nobody is stopping us, and we must go there, whatever it takes, whether it's 2 years or 3 years. We are still. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, Sir Collins Demian. All right, we'll take another person. All right, this is the time for you to ask a question. You have a contribution you want to give. This is it. Let's hear from Daniel. Talabi, Daniel, can unmute. Go ahead, Daniel. Talabi, Daniel. I don't know what happened, Daniel. Okay, we have Sunday. Let's hear from Sunday.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Humber.
Hello, good evening.
We are really happy for today. It's very fantabulous. Yeah, concerning what you just said, I want to come back to my own level. Let's forget about cryptocurrency. Let's come to our own local bank. The way they are functioning, they are putting us in a slave debt. For example, now, if you have some amount in your bank, 3, 4, 5 years, don't expect the same amount again. They will just give you different charges. Charges for ATM, charges for this, charges for that. So what's giving us a joy on that? A lot of things happen in the world. They are just showing us the front systems, like what you said. For the back, they are taking everything. They are getting more rich every day. So we are suffering every day, put all our effort to save money in the bank, and every day, every minute, they are returning something from our account every day. Let's look about the numbers of customers each bank they have. And they start taking 5 naira, 5, according to my own, like 5 naira out of them. You know how much is it? So we need to wake up and really thank God for these coins, abundant coins. And I believe that it's really is a God will. So let us focus our mind that when we started, the whole universe, they were surprised.
Right.
They are using a different kind of way, system, to put us in a debt, in a slave. So we don't trust them anymore. Right. Our eyes is already open. It's already open. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so very much, Sunday, for that brilliant contribution. Really appreciate it. Okay, we have Richard. Let's hear from Richard. Unmute, Richard. Marcusia.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ambassador.
Good evening.
Sincerely speaking, I like today's today's teachings, because some people we are suffering because we don't want to know, and yet we know that we know. And in the most important thing in this world, the most expensive thing in this world is ignorance. Because if everyone can know and realize the beauty of TBC, wow, the world would have been very far, very far, very far. So we have to keep on fighting with those who not want to know, so that we can teach them to know what they don't know. So thank you so much, Ambassador. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, leaders. Keep it up.
Thank you very much, Richard. Great contribution. All right, let's hear from Mark Sile.
Okay, thank you, Mbe, and thank you, every leaders on the planet. As we are sitting here, thank you for the monologue, which was very great, that it gives us energy to keep on going. Yes, Nixon has made some comment, which is that his feeling, but ours is, the monologue today was very great. And we, as for myself, I appreciate very much. As for TVision, our TBC has reached a village, not a cryptocurrency as to myself I see in my country or in my province. The village TBC is there, not Bitcoin, not other coin. So I believe in then in another crypto on this planet. And I have 2 questions.
Okay.
Just one clarification.
Right.
As in our session, we talk about proposal. So we talk about proposal, and can you give me if we employ people to work, what is the highest pay in paying the people who work for you in your project?
Are you talking
and
about?
What is?
Okay, are you talking about life force?
Yes, in life force.
Yeah.
Plus the other question.
You mean like salary?
The other question. Yes, that's right.
Okay. One thing you should know is that the world is different, right? So the same amount you pay there cannot be the same amount I pay in my own country. It depends on the economy, right? But Life Force is going to study all that. Like Kim was saying the other day, that when you receive fundings, there is an annual wage that they will tell you to pay. So they'll tell you what to pay the people. If you don't do that, you will refund the money. So if you have a project, let's say you want to be a hospital, I think she took an example of a hotel or something, I don't know. She took an example of New York. Okay, they know how much they are paying workers in New York, for example. Okay, so how much they spend per annum. Now, if Life Force will tell you how much you need to pay them, because the people need to live well. The people need to have, they need to be comfortable. They need to be comfortable, right? So if you don't pay your workers well, as per what Life Force will tell you to do, then you refund that money. So just be patient,
Okay.
write your projects and work towards it. And when the time comes, I think Life Force will help us.
Okay. Thank you very much. And thank you for a great speech today from you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so who else want to say something? This is it, guys. This is time for questions and answers. So Daniel, I'm seeing your hands up. You want to say something? Daniel? Daniel, go ahead. Daniel, go ahead, yes. Okay, I thought Daniel wanted to say something. It's fine. Can unmute. All right, let's take another person, Pastor Emmanuel.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Mr. Mbe.
Yes.
How are you?
Good afternoon.
Thank you for the opportunity. And thank you for the explanation today. You were indeed a teacher. Yes, I'm very grateful. We have had a lot of explanation. What I want to know, I've not been really present, so I want just a clarification that as a country leader for Life Force, what is the first thing to do? I heard some time ago that admin was talking about writing elected to Life Force, but I just want to confirm, what is the first step after getting our 30, please? If you can give me just a brief explanation about it.
Yeah, for Life Force, the first thing, once you gather your people, all right, once you gather your people, you guys will decide a name that you want to use for your assembly. So you decide for a name, and you have, you decide there is a logo. You have to produce a logo for your place and for your assembly, okay? You have a logo, and you also, because you have to write to Life Force will send you to ADE, that is the liaison, the coordinator for Africa. If you're in Africa, they'll refer you to him, and then he will now walk you through. But I'm just giving you a heads up, okay? I'm just giving you a heads up on what you need to do. You will need to have a name of your assembly. How do you call your assembly? You need to have a logo, okay? You need to have a logo for your assembly. You need to have a website. You need to have a professional email address, okay, that you'll be using and all that. So when you connect now with Mr. Ade, he will now help you with ratification.
Okay. Right. Okay. Oh, thank you. So in this case, the letter of intent is good to Life Force, then from there they will refer you to our liaison, right? If you're in Africa, you can just contact our country coordinator. It's fine, no problem. Our African coordinator. You just contact him direct, because no need going to Life Force when you just contact him. Everybody in Africa will pass through him, whether you like it or not. There are some people going to Life Force saying some kind of nonsense. They will send you back to him, the one coordinating. Okay. No need. Do you have the contact? Do you have his number or email address? I think with his permission, I'll send it to you. Okay. All right. I'll be very grateful. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Bye. Okay. Bye. All right. So we have Sami Wisdom. Oops. Sami Wisdom.
Good evening, Ambassador.
Good evening.
Thank you very much for your monologue today. You see, what is very important that all of us here today must know is that you cannot give what you don't have. Right. Assuming you want to help people and you don't have, how can you help them? Like from the Goodwill that you are showing us, people are suffering all over in Africa. Sometimes you look and it's very appalling. You can't do anything about it because you don't have the means to help. Right. By looking at what TBC is here to support, we have in abundance. And once it is in abundance, it is easy and heartfelt to give to your fellow human being to also enjoy. So please, let's all coordinate and accept what is coming and contribute our quota to make it work. Because when it is there for us, we will enjoy it. You and your family, you and your people, how are you going to, what at all are you going to spend? But people around you, people that need your support, you can give to bless humanity. So please, those who don't understand, there are a lot of things that Admin has written on the blog. Let us have time and be reading. You see, our problem now is sometimes you don't understand certain things. Instead of us to find time, read it and understand before you pass a comment. Admin is chopping our money. Looking at from when you look at from the successive years, there are a lot of development in the system. So it's up to us to read and do other research. There are certain things we need not to waste our time to talk about it because Admin is doing his part. It's up to us to also do our part by learning, because there are a lot of people, it's difficult to convince them. You have to show them the true meanings of what we are doing. So it is up to us to learn and understand how the system works. And by so doing, can explain to others who don't get the concept. And together we can build a very good private economy like TBC, which can support people. Thank you very much for your teachings today.
Thank you so very much, Wisdom. Just like your name, Wisdom, you have given some wisdom in your words. Great appreciation. Okay, so let's hear from Ajayi.
Hello, good day, Ambassador, and all the division all over the world.
Good day.
I think you are hearing me.
Yes, 515.
Yesterday, I wanted to talk, and my light goes off.
We'll see.
Especially area I wanted to go to, because truly we are building, but you know, to carry along with a lot of people. We have a strong head, we have a gentleman, we have those who don't even want to understand.
Right.
We have to go with them. That's one of our king. Area that I just want to remember you. Because I'm surprised when I will see some people, they will be saying that we don't see our presenting person in Oyo. We don't see our president, even in Lagos, they don't see our present presidency person. I said, wow, Nigeria #1 DPC before. No any other country bypass Nigeria. And I know maybe there's a little obstacle within the leaders. Now, admin says something that is very, very important. He emphasized on it. When I was worried that my leader that said TBC for me is led by hand, I started going to this man. At the end of the day, this man frustrated me and put me into shame in his seminar that I should not talk about TBC in his office. I said, I walk out. And I said, it's a good mission I want to give him about the what I been bringing to TBC like this life force. That all the Nigerian suffering there, and they are teaching about this this trading. The person that is teaching, he said that he cannot tell you put your big money or put small money because you can fail or you can enjoy. I said, no, the black man is front. He doesn't see the road. Third class is showing another show road for other people at back. I said, TBC mission is different. Area that I'm laying emphasis is that meritocracy. Please help me inform admin. Make a stand on that meritocracy so that it not bring inequity, dispute among the leaders. Let's move forward because as you see me as Ajayi, what they are calling me in Kano is that Baba Ajayi TBC. So if TBC have problem, I don't have problem in my head. If TBC is moving on, I don't get morale in my body. So as this life force is now, my morale is high, and I don't want to go back. I'm stronger every.
Okay, I think. I don't know what happened.
I don't sleep.
Okay. All right, so we we lost Ajayi. Okay, we'll come back to Ajayi maybe later. Let's take Alexander.
Hello, Mr. Mbe.
Hello.
Good evening, and good evening to all televisions. And as he says so, I'm called Alexander. To me, my suggestion about concerning of those who have been talking a lot of negativity, that admin is chopping our money and whatever, blah, 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 blah. To me, what I have did my small research concerning about them. They don't understand the TBC. I think yesterday, there was a certain prospect I talked to her about TBC for a long time ago.
Right.
And she came on across my way again on yesterday with different business. And I told her that if you could remember And since February, I talked to you concerning about TBC and the privilege the TBC and Life Force, which is going to give to us. You refuse. Since then until now. Now, today you come also cross my way with different different business that I should try.
Right.
Do you remember I told you to come and try TBC? Just a couple of few days and see whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, it's not compulsory. She told me that you don't want to waste her time on TBC because TBC is not in market base and whatever, blah, blah, blah. I just listen to her. I read her voice record and leave it just like that. Because we have a lot of people who are doubting. Those people, I used to always call them doubting Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
They are doubting admin, they are doubting TBC. Even Life Force, I know people who are doubting Life Force also.
Right.
So this is some of the challenges as a TVC we may face. But when we face such challenges, that does not mean that we should give up. If we carry on, if you all come together and carry on. When we come together and carry on, surely you will defeat them at the right time. This is what I can see in this statement. Thank you very much.
Great contribution, Alexander. Thank you so very much. And of course, let's hear from Ebenezer. Can unmute Ebenezer.
Hello.
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 Hello, Mr. Derek Eben. How are you?
I'm fine. How are
What
you?
a fantabulous. You are fantabulous, man.
Very fantabulous.
Yeah, good afternoon. And greeting to admin and everybody, entire TVC members. Please, I want to have this contribution. Please, some of us, with the members, last time we were gather ourselves with our chairman, our leader, our organization for the sub-food committee. We got the committee.
Right.
We want to make some contribution with the host. We get some place where we will host the thing, but they put it on the platform. That was yesterday. They told us that the food subsidy conference is not coming home. And I say, why? Because you people have put it on the platform that the food subsidy is coming on. And everybody is preparing to go there at Adabraka. You show the hotel that you will have the food subsidy. And I'm talking that we, the committee members, that the
You mean the food subsidy committee?
For Ghana, yeah.
Oh.
So they said they postponed, and I'm saying, why did they postpone? Because it's something that must happen, that we can go there and do our food subsidy. They say 50% Pringles and 50% cash. And I hear from our platform that they say they have been postponed. So I'm encouraging our executive members and the members of the committee, the food subsidy and the assembly. They should gather themselves and make their things well so that we can come together and prepare ourselves well for our food subsidy.
Okay. So that's a message for the Ghana committee. So somebody needs your attention.
And Ibe,
do you have their contacts so you can get it?
The second, give me their contact on my WhatsApp. So
I don't have their
I want to
contacts.
ask another.
I don't have their contacts.
Please, I want to ask another question.
Okay, go ahead.
The second question I want to ask for contribution for all division. And please, some of us, our program fee. Some people are paying 8 grades, some people are paying 4 grades. Billionaire program. We are, some of us, billionaire program. And I want to ask a question. And my question is that I need maybe please some of us, the divisions members, we feel it difficult to pay back our back office. Please, can you give us can we go to the scoreboard so that you can give us the details of paying back to the office? Because my expiring date have reached.
You don't know how to pay back office?
Yeah, that's my question.
Let me give you a video that will explain to you. You can watch over and over again, okay?
Okay.
Let's see. Let me get a video here.
Hello.
Yes, I'm trying to pull out a video that will show you how to pay your program fee.
Okay.
Okay, let me take it here. Okay, let me give you a video link on the chat. Please, guys, always subscribe to my YouTube channel because there are a lot of videos there you might enjoy, okay? Let me put my link to the YouTube channel.
Okay.
Always subscribe so that you always have lots and lots of information. So that is it. You can watch that, subscribe to my channel. It's fine. All right. Any other question, Ebenezer?
Hello.
Yes. Any other question? I'll put the video on the chat.
Admin. Okay, okay. Okay, so that I can watch from YouTube.
Yes, correct.
Hello, Ebe.
Yes. Any other question?
Please, after that, I want to ask that in our assembly, as of our Ghana committee, I'm a Ghanaian and I'm talking about behalf of Ghana. Our assembly, how far with Ghana, our assembly members?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on with Ghana because I'm not in Ghana and the admin is not here to maybe help you with data. I don't have data for Ghana.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So if the Ghana team, they are here, or those who are building the assembly in Ghana, if you are here, please put your contact on the chat so that somebody can reach out to you. Somebody needs you guys. For me, I don't know the people.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Thank you very much for your good work.
Just be looking the chat. Maybe someone will place the email address there. You can just collect, or the phone number. Okay.
Okay. And please, Mbe, the drawing board, you told me to get a screen for me so that I can watch how to pay the back of.
Yeah, I've just put it on the chat. Can you see the chat?
No, it's not on my screen.
It's not supposed to be on your screen. It's supposed to be on the chat. Look at the chat. Look at the place on the message chat.
Okay. You
see the link there? That's the link there.
Okay. Now use the link. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
God bless you.
All right.
Greeting to Ebe. Greeting to Admin.
Thank you, Ebenezer.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. It looks like Ajayi is still coming back. He wants to say something. Ajayi?
No, I'm about to round up. Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
I was about to round up. Somebody called me, and I have them to be join me. They will never join me. These are the problem we have in the business.
Okay.
So I said they should not be calling me by this time of meeting. So this what I remember you help us deliver the message to admin about the meritocracy, so that let it keep us forward. Mean that no any despoty come to our midst in Nigeria, because I surprised all those things that I'm hearing about the where is my presiding manager? All those things. It's not Nigeria supposed to be in that condition. We're supposed to be a leader. So may God keep us together. May God rebuild us very well. And that is my advice to our man, Augustine. He's doing work now, and we are seeing that he's trying. So please, he should put more effort so that I reconcile with all those leaders so that let Nigeria move forward. Especially we are in terrible condition in Nigeria. Let me tell you, there is poverty in Nigeria now because of the hardship and this banditry, kidnappers, all those things. You cannot travel now to any other state without a fare. So now another country in the world be like Nigeria. Please, they should come together and do something so that all of us can achieve this life force. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
All right. Thank you so very much, Ajay. All right. We'll take another person in the name of Ike Chukwu.
Good evening, Mr. Ambassador.
Good evening.
And good evening, all the exhibitions from all over the world. Okay, my question is this, right, or my concern rather, the funding that is coming from Life Force for these projects. I'm just wondering how it's going to come, because in my country, Nigeria, if it's coming through the central bank, there's going to be lots and lots of issues. And then there could be suspicion that we are receiving funding for terrorism and all of that.
No, I think
And even if
Kim explained that she said they were actually working to negotiate with governments of countries. If you are receiving funds, 50%, the same amount goes to the government. So she was negotiating, like if your government, if you are receiving $1 million, $1 million will also go to the government, because you guys will be carrying your humanitarian project, your community projects. The government will be seeing that you guys are for real. You guys are not joking. You guys don't have anything to do with politics, terrorism. You don't have anything to do with them. So if they stop you guys, they will also stop themselves from receiving fundings too.
Okay, I hope that can be put into effect, because money passing through the CBN usually has lots of
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You don't know who Kim is. Go watch more video about her. She's a very powerful lady. Don't worry about that. Okay.
Okay, Mbe, thank you very much for that.
You're welcome. Okay, so all right, so we'll take Yapo. Yapo. Go ahead.
Bonsoir, M. Toussaint.
Bonsoir.
Je voudrais vous dire merci, merci pour tout le travail.
Merci beaucoup, Yapo. Le réseau, le son ne sort pas très bien. Le son ne sort pas très bien. J'ai quand même compris. Merci. Merci aussi, leader Yapo. We will take Jackson. Let's hear from Jackson.
Bonsoir, ambassadeur.
Bonsoir.
Comment allez-vous?
Très bien, vous-même.
Merci, ça va. Je vous remercie encore aujourd'hui de corriger toutes ces faiblesses-là, parce que nous confondons l'esprit de TBC et les autres choses.
Absolument.
Mais sur le terrain, nous disons la vérité aux gens. Mais aujourd'hui, ce que je voudrais savoir, vous avez fait une communication et où vous avez dit qu'on ne doit pas confondre TBC et Life Force, ou bien les deux sont différentes. Mais dans le même temps, pour bénéficier des avantages de Life Force, il faut donc payer les frais d'admin pour le TBC.
Non.
Alors, est-ce qu'on peut parler...
ce n'est pas ce que j'ai dit. Ce que moi j'ai dit,
c'est
faire aux gens comprendre que c'est TBC qui nous a fait, connaître Life Force. C'est ça? C'est notre communauté.
Oui.
Maintenant, est-ce que tu vas passer le temps en train d'enseigner quelqu'un pour monter ses projets, pour lui suivre, pour lui aider à bénéficier de tout ce qui concerne Life Force, si il ne paye pas une somme, ou peut-être s'il n'est pas vraiment quelqu'un qui contribue peut-être quelque chose pour vous? Est-ce que tu vas perdre ton temps pour tout ça? Donc, en attendant que Life Force nous envoie le fonds, il y a des factures à payer.
Oui.
Il y a des factures à payer. Et si nous sommes nombreux qui sont actifs dans TBC, ça va permettre qu'on paye toutes nos factures bien. Et en plus, quand Life Force vous demande le document, il y a le document à faire que ça concerne de l'argent. Et dans ce document, si vous n'avez pas, par exemple, monté un site, Life Force va vous demander de monter un site, ça demande de l'argent. Si vos TBCN ne sont pas actifs, où est-ce que vous allez prendre l'argent pour monter le site? Donc, vous voyez que Life Force TBC est comme quelque chose qui peut aider les gens à bénéficier de tout ce que de Life Force vient. Mais comment quelqu'un va passer tout le temps à vous enseigner, vous aider, s'il n'est pas actif dans TBC? Ton intérêt là-bas, c'est quoi alors? Est-ce qu'on se comprend?
Il n'y en a pas.
Donc, il n'y a aucune obligation. Si les gens veulent suivre directement vers Life Force, il faut savoir que Life Force ne sera pas là tous les jours pour te guider. Life Force peut vous envoyer une mail. Tu peux écrire, ça fait 5 jours avant que ça arrive, ou 3 jours avant que ça arrive. Tu peux prendre rendez-vous avec eux. Mais pourtant, tu veux faire que tes choses marchent vite. Pourtant, tu veux les spécialistes pour te aider. Peut-être tu veux les gens pour t'aider à monter ton projet. Pourquoi tu vas aider tous ces gens ou diriger les gens vers des spécialistes s'il n'est pas technicien qui paye ses frais d'entretien pour que tu les aides? Est-ce qu'on se comprend?
C'est ça, yes.
Donc, il n'y a aucune condition que avant de bénéficier de Life Force, tu dois vraiment payer tes frais d'entretien. Non, ce n'est pas ce que je dis.
D'accord.
Voilà. Donc, je pense que l'explication est claire.
Oui, c'est bien. Merci beaucoup.
All right. Thank you so very much.
Thank you a lot.
All right. So that is it, guys. Another person wants to ask a question. This is it. We have a few more minutes to go. But if there is no other question, we can always close early. There's no problem. All right. We have a few more minutes to go. If there is a question, feel free to ask your question. Leader Innocent, est-ce que vous pouvez dire quelque chose en français à la communauté francophone? So, Innocent, you want to say something in French, in the French community?
Oui, ambassadeur. Je voudrais ici d'abord, dans un premier temps, dire merci à tous les TBCiens francophones qui ont commencé à payer les frais d'admin de leur fuel. Et surtout ici, le leader Jackson, qui le mois passé a pu payer 10 personnes en dessous de lui. Et l'admin, tout de suite, a fait de lui un leader TBCien privilégié en lui donnant sa ligne directe de Facebook. Et donc, je voulais comme ça encourager tous les autres leaders qui veulent rejoindre la liste de ces leaders qui sont privilégiés au niveau de TBC à avoir une ligne directe avec l'admin sur Facebook en essayant de payer au moins 10 personnes pour ce mois-là. Au moins 10 personnes jusqu'à la fin de ce mois, que nous ayons au moins les 11 111 personnes dans le core team. Ils feront partie de ceux qui auront écrit l'histoire de la construction des membres du core team. Aussi, je voudrais vraiment encourager toutes les personnes à comprendre qu'aujourd'hui, avec ce que l'admin essaie de faire pour tous les TBC du monde, avec notre partenariat ou alors notre marche ensemble avec Life Force, c'est vraiment une opportunité incroyable. Mais pour ça, il faut vraiment être un membre actif. Vous n'êtes pas un membre actif dans TBC et vous voulez aller à Life Force pour demander à Life Force de vous donner des budgets jusqu'à 5 000 et jusqu'à 10 000 $ entre nous, les gars. Il est vraiment important, très important même, d'apprendre à devenir ceux qui donnent pour que la nature leur redonne en retour. Mais ne tendez pas la main à la nature pour dire donnez-moi, donnez-moi, donnez-moi seulement. Payez vos frais d'admin et vous verrez combien de fois vos paiements de frais d'admin pourra prendre soin des autres personnes ou prendre soin même de vous-même. Et donc, c'est sur ces mots que je voudrais encore une fois de plus inviter tous les TBCiens de la zone francophone à faire en sorte à ce que nous comprenions tous de la même manière notre engagement à construire avec l'admin le core team. En construisant le core team, nous construisons notre trésorerie. Lorsque notre trésorerie deviendra plus solide, alors nous pourrons avoir des fonds pour mettre en place nos centres de subvention alimentaire. Pensez-vous vraiment que si nous avons des centres de subvention alimentaire dans le monde entier, les gens pourront encore nous poser la question de savoir c'est quoi TBC? Je ne crois pas. Vous le dites simplement, TBC, c'est pour manger. Tu veux manger dans l'abondance, c'est ça le TBC. Voilà. Donc, ne me pose pas trop de questions. Si tu veux manger dans l'abondance, va dans TBC, tu vas manger dans l'abondance. Merci beaucoup, ambassadeur. C'est sur ces mots que je voudrais inviter tous les autres membres de TBC de la zone francophone. Merci encore.
Merci beaucoup, leader. Thank you so very much. Et nous avons the best. The best?
Oui, bonsoir, ambassadeur.
Bonsoir.
Moi, vraiment, hein?
Bon, je tiens sincèrement à vous remercier pour les détails d'aujourd'hui. Effectivement, comme vous le savez très bien, si nous ne sommes pas membres de la communauté TBC, où allons-nous connaître les forces?
C'est ça.
Si vous pouvez le savoir, il y a presque 0,0001% de la population qui ne connaît pas les forces. Bon, moi, présentement, si je ne suis pas membre de la communauté TBC, où vais-je connaître les forces? Et imaginez le travail que l'ADMI, vous et l'ADMI, vous fournissez pour la communauté TBC. Aujourd'hui, il y a bon nombre de personnes qui ne maîtrisent pas comment rédiger un projet et comment il y a beaucoup de choses que nous arrivons à apprendre de la part de vous et de l'administrateur. Donc, ce qui étant, nous ne pouvons jamais fuir devant notre responsabilité et en passant plutôt derrière la TBC pour aller directement vers les forces. Et c'est ce qui est impossible aussi. Bon, celui qui le fait, je vois que cette personne serait vraiment une personne ingrate. Tant que nous avons connu les TBC, et c'est grâce à l'administrateur que nous avons connu les forces, passer outre et aller directement vers les forces, ce qui serait vraiment méconnaissable devant la communauté TBC.
Et devant la nature.
Bon, merci. Oui, devant la nature, vraiment. Et c'est grave, c'est dangereux parce que la nature punit. Et ma deuxième, je voulais vous demander, poser une question qui est un peu absurde, hein, vous m'excusez. Hein. Par contre, ceux qui paient les 4 grains d'or et les 2 grains d'or, bon, que pensez-vous de ces gens pour les projets? Puisque pour le moment, on sait bien que c'est ceux qui sont dans les 8 grains d'or qui sont pour le moment privilégiés. Donc, est-ce que je voulais savoir si vous avez une idée pour ceux qui paient plutôt les 4 et les 2 grains d'or? Merci beaucoup, ambassadeur.
Oui, ça sera très facile de les aider à recruter les gens quand le projet va commencer parce qu'ils vont voir les choses visibles par part. Donc, ça sera très facile pour eux à recruter d'autres personnes qui peuvent utiliser pour upgrader à 8 grains d'or. Donc, les choses vont arriver vraiment, ça sera très facile pour tout le monde. Et en plus, l'assurance de santé, c'est pour tout le monde. Le fonds de COVID-19, le COVID Relief Fund, ça sera pour tout le monde avant le fonds de projet. Il y a tout un processus qu'on va mettre sur pied. Donc, je pense que tout le monde sera à l'aise.
Merci beaucoup, ambassadeur. Et puis, la deuxième chose qui se passe, vous m'excusez toujours, hein, parce que lorsqu'on arrive à privilégier les 8 grains d'or, il y a les 2 grains d'or, les 4 grains d'or qui désistent maintenant, qui ne paient plus. Ouais. Ils désistent. Ils ne peuvent pas être ensemble et il y aura d'autres personnes qui seront privilégiées.
Même au ciel, il y a les anges, il y a Jésus, il y a Dieu. Il faut le dire comme ça.
Yo.
Ah bon?
Merci beaucoup.
Voilà. Je vois Innocent en train de rire. Donc, dis-le que même au ciel, il y a les anges, il y a Dieu, il y a Jésus. Dis-le comme ça. Okay. Donc, c'est à l'heure de la nature. Okay, we have another person in the name of Amo. Okay, guys, we have the French community asking questions here. So we'll hear from Jacques. You can unmute, Jacques. Jacques. I don't know about your network.
Okay. Ok, bonsoir.
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 Merci.
J'espère que tout le monde va très bien ici. Et je vous remercie, Monsieur Derrick, pour les efforts que vous faites pour nous, les francophones. Je sais que ce n'est pas permis, normalement, comme c'est une réunion anglophone, mais vous nous faites cette grâce-là. Dieu vous bénisse.
Merci.
Ok, j'aimerais savoir si il est possible d'avoir les contacts de Life Force Afrique pour qu'on puisse commencer par travailler avec eux.
Oui, je peux vous donner seulement par ses propres permissions. OK?
Ah, d'accord.
Parce que s'il y a déjà quelqu'un qui travaille dans votre pays, on va vous diriger de travailler avec la personne là une fois, parce qu'il ne faut pas être encombré avec trop de gens. Vous êtes dans quel pays?
D'accord. Togo, je suis togolais.
Je pense qu'il y a un leader là-bas, n'est-ce pas? Au niveau national.
Oui, je connais les leaders quand même.
Oui, donc vous allez travailler avec eux. Parce que même quand vous allez arriver vers lui, il va vous diriger vers ces gens. Ils sont déjà un peu avancés, je pense.
Ah, d'accord. Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Oui, OK. Bonsoir chez vous.
Merci. OK, guys. Nous avons leader Nick. Bonsoir, leader Nick.
Oui, bonsoir, ambassadeur. Bonsoir. Et merci beaucoup pour l'exposé de ce soir et pour tout. Sinon que moi, j'avais déjà commenté dans le chat par rapport à l'excès de frais liés à la blockchain d'Ethereum que tout le monde majoritairement peut remarquer, faisant état de l'effectivité et de la bonne technologie et du bon concept de TBC qui se donne la mission d'être une monnaie numérique de l'abondance et n'imposant pas de frais de transaction. Et donc, c'est là où c'est social. Bon, pour ajouter, c'est par rapport à l'intervenant de tout à l'heure, vu qu'il vient du Togo, et je devrais pouvoir dire que nous avons commencé les activités de formation d'assemblée et je pense qu'une fois qu'un membre est éligible, il sera contacté directement par nos leaders pour la formation des assemblées. Bon, si toutefois il a besoin de mon contact, je vais laisser ça dans le chat tout à l'heure, vu qu'il n'est pas peut-être au courant, peut-être qu'il n'est pas dans un groupe et lié à nous. Donc, voilà un peu ce que j'avais voulu dire, ambassadeur. Merci bien à vous.
Merci beaucoup, leader Nick. All right, that was Nick there. And of course, we'll take the last person, la dernière personne, Bandao. Remove the mic. Bandao.
Oui. Allô.
Allô.
Oui, bonsoir, monsieur l'ambassadeur.
Bonsoir.
Et bonsoir à tous les techniciens aussi. Oui, je voudrais ajouter par rapport à l'intervention du premier Togolais qui s'est présenté. Donc, c'est juste pour dire qu'au niveau du Togo aussi, déjà le comité de 7 membres a été mis sur pied. Et donc, comme l'autre a déjà dit qu'il va mettre son contact, donc il n'a qu'à mettre son contact, il n'a qu'à le contacter. Donc, au Togo, il y a quand même une formation. Donc, il n'a qu'à rentrer dans le groupe. Et d'abord, il y a une réunion Zoom qui se fera le dimanche à 15h au Togo. Okay. Donc, il n'a qu'à prendre le contact de l'autre pour s'assurer.
OK, ça marche. Donc, ça marche. Merci. Thank you very much. And of course, guys, this is it, guys. We are already at the end of our program for today. There was a little bit of more French towards the end. The French community took advantage because we never had many questions coming up, right? So, yeah. Okay, guys, I think this is it. Today's Friday, and we shall be meeting on Monday at exactly 2 p.m. We shall have the broadcasters meeting at 2 p.m. on Monday. And of course, at 3 p.m., we shall be having the weekly meeting. And at 4 p.m., we shall have the mass adoption training. If you want to talk to yours truly, the admin of TBC, come to the meeting on Monday. Okay? So, that being said, let us unmute ourselves and let's say, TBC is a goodwill organization. Let's all unmute and say TBC
is a goodwill organization.
TBC is a good organization.
Thank you, baby.